Shri Sai Satcharita, Chapter 42, Part 1, Baba's Passing Away. This chapter describes the passing away of Baba. Preliminary. The stories given in the previous chapter have shown that the light of Guru's grace removes fear of mundane's existence, opens the path of salvation, and turns out misery into happiness. If we always remember the feet of the Sadguru, our troubles come to an end. Death loses its sitting, and the misery of this mundane existence is obliterated. Therefore, those who care for their welfare should carefully listen to these stories of Sai Samarth, which will purify their minds. In the beginning, Hemad Pant dwells on Dr. Pandit's worship and his marking Baba's forehead with tripunda, that is, three horizontal lines. But as this has been already described in chapter 11, it has been omitted here. Previous indication. The readers up till now heard the stories of Baba's life. Let them now hear attentively of Baba's passing away. Baba got a slight fever on 28 September 1918. The fever lasted for 2 or 3 days, but afterwards Baba gave up his food and thereby grew weaker and weaker. On the 17th day, that is Tuesday, the 15th October 1918, Baba left his mortal coil at about 2:30 p.m. White Professor G. G. Narke's letter dated 5th November 1918 to Dada Saheb Khaparde published in Sai Leela magazine page 78 first year. 2 years before this, that is in 1916, Baba gave an indication of his passing away, but nobody understood it then. It was as follows. On the Vijayadashmi, the Shara day, Baba all of a sudden got into wild rage in the evening when people were returning from Shimolaghan, crossing the border or limits of the village. Taking off his headdress, kafni, and langota, he tore them and threw them in the dhuni before him. On being fed this offering, the fire in the dhuni began to burn brighter, and Baba shone still brighter. He stood there stark naked and with his burning red eyes shouted, "You fellows now have a look and decide finally whether I am a Muslim or a Hindu." Everybody was trembling with fear and none dared to approach Baba. After some time, Bhagoji Shinde, the leper devotee of Baba, went boldly near him and succeeded in tying a langota waistband round his waist and said, "Baba, what is all this? Today is the Shimolaghan, that is the Shara holiday." Baba, striking the ground with his satka, said, "This is my Shimolaghan, crossing the border." Baba did not cool down till 11 p.m., and the people doubted whether the Chowri procession will ever take place that night. After an hour, Baba resumed his normal condition and dressing himself as usual, attended the Chowri procession as prescribed before. By this incident, Baba gave a suggestion that the Shira was the proper time for him to cross the border of life, but none understood its meaning then. Baba gave another indication also as follows. Averting death of Ramachandra and Tatya Patil. Some time after this, Ramchandra Patil became seriously ill. He suffered a lot. He tried all remedies, but finding no relief, despaired of his life and was waiting for the last moment. Then one midnight, Baba suddenly stood near his bed. Patil held his feet and said, "I have lost all hopes of life. Please tell me definitely when I shall die." Merciful Baba said, "Don't be anxious. Your hundi, death warrant, has been withdrawn and you will soon recover. But I am afraid of Tatya Patil. He will pass away on Vijayadashami of Shaka 1840, 1980 AD. Do not divulge this to anybody nor to him, for he will be terribly frightened. Ramchandra Dada got well, but he felt nervous about Tatya's life, for he knew that Baba's word was unalterable and that Tatya would breathe his last within 2 years. He kept this secret, told it to none but to Bala Shimpi, a tailor only. Only these two persons, Ramachandra Dada and Bala Shimpi, were in fear and suspense regarding Tatya's life. Ramachandra Dada soon left his bed and was on his legs. Time passed quickly. The month of Bhadrapad of Shaka 1840 was ending and Ashwin was approaching.